Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be doing another Omnibus unboxing. I believe there are two in here and I believe I know what they are. I believe I have dressed appropriately for one of them. Let's get it open and see if I am in fact correct. And if I am correct, these should both be Marvel Omnibus editions. There we go. So, let's take the invoice out, we don't want that. And we've got loads of paper in here, which we also don't want. And there's one there. Oh gosh, I think they've wrapped them both up together in one bundle. Oh goodness. Okay, let's put the box down. And, oh blimey, well, it's all sealed up with bubble wrap and tape. So, let's see if we can get it open. Okay, that's got all the bubble wrap off. And as I thought, we have got Uncanny X-Men Volume 3. And we have got Moon Knight Volume 1. Which is just as well, because I've got my Moon Knight shirt on. So let's get the cellophane off the two volumes now and we'll take a quick look at each one. So that's got the cellophane off both volumes. Let's take a little look at them. Now you're probably all familiar with the X-Men, maybe not so much with Moon Knight. So let's take a look at the volume of Moon Knight. Got some very nice artwork on the front cover there. And on the back, of course, as is usual with the Marvel volumes, we have reproductions of the covers of all the issues that are inside this volume. We've got a little write-up at the top of the back cover, and we've also got a write-up on the inside. So let's have a read of what it says, and we'll take a look inside Moon Knight Volume 1. Who is Moon Knight? Is he werewolf hunter or vigilante? Mercenary or millionaire? Cab driver or cape defender? Is he all of these, or is he something more? Co-creator Doug Moench unleashes the silver-clad icon, then teams with visionary artist Bill Sienkiewicz, delving deep into the fractured mind of a hero like no other. And on the inside, soldier of fortune Mark Spector, millionaire playboy Stephen Grant, taxi driver Jake Lockley. All three are aspects of the same man. Together they are Moon Knight. Spector's fighting skills, Grant's resources, and Lockley's street smarts combine in the form of Marvel's strangest vigilante. Aided by his loyal pilot Frenchie and Marlene, the woman with whom he shares all his lives. Meet him in the pages of Werewolf by Night, where he is hired by the shadowy committee to hunt the lycanthropic Jack Russell. His crescent cape soon glides him across the Marvel Universe as he fights alongside the dynamic Defenders, tussles with the Thing, and shares the first of many encounters with Spider-Man. But Moon Knight is no ordinary costumed crime fighter, and his co-creator, Doug Moench, showed exactly why in the Hulk magazine, of all places, beginning a character-defining collaboration with superstar in the making, Bill Sienkiewicz. Moench and Sienkiewicz began building the strangest rogues gallery in comics, pitting their silver-clad vigilante against lethal threats including Lupinar the Wolf, the Cobra, and the haunting Hatchet Man. Then, as Moench and Sienkiewicz continued his adventures in the first Moon Knight title, they explored Spector's past to reveal his true origin, his bitter rivalry with the bloodthirsty Bushman, and his uncanny connection with Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon. From there, they continued to mix superheroics with the supernatural, plunging Moon Knight deep into New York's darkest corners and introducing ever more bizarre adversaries, such as Arsenal, the One-Man Army, the Nightmarish Morpheus, and Stained Glass Scarlet, the Nun with a Crossbow. And the back cover says that this volume contains Werewolf by Night 32 to 33, Marvel Spotlight 28 to 29, Defenders 47 to 50, Spectacular Spider-Man 22 to 23, Marvel 2-in-1 52, Moon Knight 1 to 20, and Marvel Team Up Annual 4. Also material from Defenders 51, Hulk Magazine 11 to 15, 17 to 18, and 20, Marvel Preview 21, and Amazing Spider-Man 220. So that's Moon Knight Volume 1. Let's move over to Uncanny X-Men Volume 3, and again some very nice artwork on the front cover, and on the back again reproductions of the issues that are in this volume. Let's have a little read up inside and see what it says about Uncanny X-Men Volume 3. 2 short years packed with too many X-Men classics to count. By 1982, the X-Men had rocketed from 1960s afterthought to white-hot comic book blockbuster. In the 2 years spanned by this omnibus collection, writer Chris Claremont and artists Dave Cockrum, Paul Smith, Brent Anderson and Frank Miller craft one classic story after another. They redefined the scope of the monthly comic book, branched out the X-universe into new publishing formats, presented Wolverine's first solo series, and told the definitive X-Men story, God Loves, Man Kills. A spectacular series of achievements indeed, but in hindsight, it was just another day in the bullpen for the X-Men's well-oiled creative team. It begins with the emergence of a dire threat from outer space, the Brood. An epic told in 2 parts over a span of a year. The Brood saga up to the ante on the X-Men's dalliance with space opera, taking it to the extreme by blending horror, sci-fi and mutant mania. In between their struggle with the Brood, the X-Men found time to have an encounter with the dreaded vampire Dracula, drawn by Bill Sienkiewicz in a story so popular that it was followed up by a double-sized annual sequel. And it wasn't just outer space for Marvel's Merry Mutants. They went to the hellish pits of the Inferno to fight for the soul of Ilyana Rasputin. Yet another story that was so fruitful it spun off into its own limited series, Magic. And just as soon as Rogue abandoned Mystique's Brotherhood of Evil Mutants for the X-Men, Wolverine appeared in his first series, a 4-issue thriller set in Japan with art by Frank Miller. After the departure of the all-new, all-different X-Men's co-creator Dave Cockrum, readers were lucky enough to go from strength to strength, with new artist Paul Smith. Smith's clean, confident style and inviting storytelling made his short but influential run rank among the most beloved in X-Men history. In addition to pushing the boundaries of monthly superhero comics, Claremont teamed with Brent Anderson to craft the seminal graphic novel, God Loves, Man Kills. This eloquent and passionate story of conflict and prejudice is regarded by many as the definitive expression of the X-Men metaphor. Its influence has extended across decades and even became the core of the 2003 X2 X-Men United feature film. And this volume contains the Uncanny X-Men 154 to 175, the X-Men Annual 6 and 7, Special Edition X-Men number 1, Marvel Graphic Novel number 5, Wolverine 1 to 4, and Magic 1 to 4. So that's a look at Uncanny X-Men Omnibus Volume 3. And this volume, as well as the Moon Knight Omnibus Edition, contains a bunch of additional material after the stories in the back of the volume. Cover galleries, character profiles, loads of other stuff, that sort of thing. Now, price-wise, I believe both of them should be $125. Just check, yep, or $157 Canadian, and in Britain they should both be about £104, £105. Now I got both of mine from forbiddenplanet.com, which means they ended up costing about £73, £72, something like that. If you want to go and check them out for yourself, I'll put a link to forbiddenplanet.com in the description below. That is it for this video. Until next time, remember, hit the thumbs up below. If you don't want to miss out on whatever else I get up to, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next one.